Capital Online TV. My name is Anita Nderu and these are the stories making headlines. The High Court has summoned Member of Parliament of Gatundu South, Moses Kuria, over hate speech. Kuria is wanted in court on Thursday next week for proceedings on a hate speech case in which he is out on bond. This follows an application by the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko, who wants his bail terms cancelled. This comes as Kuria's The National Alliance Party also plans to summon him, accusing him of indiscipline and portraying the party in bad light. Kuria has defended himself, saying his remarks on urging the youth to kill anyone opposed to the NYS projects was misunderstood. The government says it will submit 2 draft bills to comply with the 2/3 gender rule constitutional requirement in 2 weeks' time. Devolution and Planning Secretary Peter Mangiti says the ministry is finalizing proposals from various stakeholders on the controversial representation law, which must be in place by August 27th. Solicitor General Njay Muturi says the AG is currently working on the bills and should be forwarding them for cabinet approval before they are tabled in Parliament for debate and adoption. This follows a meeting between women MPs and President Kenyatta, who resolved that the bills be ready by Tuesday. The Westgate Shopping Mall is to reopen on Saturday next week. The mall was shut down 2 years ago after gunmen executed shoppers and wounded many more. Police later announced that they killed all the gunmen. Shop owners, including Nakumatt supermarkets, who are anchor tenants at the mall, say plans for the grand opening are in their final stages, according to its managing director, Atul Shah. And in other news making headlines, the Miller Foundation has donated 700,000 shillings to baby Bakita's heart surgery in India. This brings the total amount of contributions to assist Bakita to 1.39 million shillings. 5-month-old Bakita requires 1.5 million shillings to undergo a heart surgery in India. Bakita has one valve in her heart, a condition that causes the clean and dirty blood to mix. The condition can be fully rectified before she turns 6 next Friday. Her mother, Lois Mbuba, is thanking everyone who has sent contributions to save her daughter Bakita.
Nashukuru Mungu mahali amenifikisha mpaka saa hii. Nashukuru wa Kenya wote wenye wameweza kuitika hii mwito ya kusave life ya bebe Bakita.
And on the business news, Safaricom has opposed the new competition rules which have been proposed by the Competition Authority of Kenya. Safaricom CEO Bob Colombo says the proposed tariff regulations and Fair Competition Regulations 2015 go against international best practice on fair competition and equality. Under the new regulations, the criterion for determining a licensee as dominant has been lowered to over 50%, which has effectively placed Safaricom as dominant in most key product categories, subjecting the firm to specific rules. In the previous regulations, a dominant player had to abuse dominance for punitive action to be taken. In the new regulations, a company does not need to abuse dominance for such measures to be taken, which begs the question whether the regulator is punishing success. And finally, onto the sports news. The national sevens players have thrown their 2016 Olympics qualifications preparations into limbo. This comes after they declared they won't report to training until their 3-month salaries and bonus arrears are settled. Speaking on Friday afternoon, skipper Andrew Omonde said Kenya Rugby Union had also failed to provide basic training facilities, including food supplements and the use of the gymnasium. With the future of the head coach Felix Ocheng hanging in the balance, team manager Steve Sewe is concerned with a high turnover of tacticians, with 4 men appointed since Benjamin Ayimba, who managed the team from 2006 to 2011, left the post. And that is all we had for you today. For the latest on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. Do not forget to subscribe and do leave your comments and suggestions below. My name